focus on the positive. So you should focus on the positive because it feels good. You should also focus on the positive because it allows you to see more opportunities. You should also focus on the good because over the long term, it's a good habit and it only will make life better. Then you will be hearing this and you will be saying, Tim, easy for you to say, you're traveling all the time, you live in a camper van, and I would be happy also if I would be in your situation. And I totally get that perspective. I totally get it. I totally get it. But I had to work myself to this situation. And I was only capable of getting myself to this situation because I'm capable of keeping myself in a positive energy. Even when life hits hard and things happen and bad things happen, I will still be capable of at least, getting I'm at least capable of getting back to a happy and positive state. If something very bad happens, I maybe retreat, go to nature, be alone for a long period, and then process everything, and then get back in my own energy again. But I will always get back on a positive, happy frequency because I believe life is not worth living if you aren't capable of being positive. Okay, and you do this by first of all taking back control over your routine. Okay, taking back control over your freedom, over where you are, removing the stuff you don't need, selling the stuff you don't need, and taking back control over this human vessel, because we do not realize that all the stuff you own is holding you down in the same place. All these relationships you have created, and I'm not saying relationships are wrong, but the moment relationships just keep you stuck in the same reality and you're not moving forward in life, life is not getting better, you're not getting new insights, you're just going to the same people because it feels good, you are not free. This is not freedom. Okay. And your body will communicate with you in being not on a positive energy, and then you will project that unhappiness onto external thing. But the real problem is that you are keep mixing yourself in places because of the invisible cage you've created for yourself, the invisible the invisible the invisible cage. And the invisible cage is most of all in your own mind. And it's so important that we start to understand that more stuff does not equal a better life. Most of the time, more stuff equals more worrying, more protecting. Um, I'm personally very minimalistic, okay? So I don't want a lot of stuff. All the stuff that I'm having is beneficial for me. And that's why I have it and I keep on using it, but I'm not actively looking for more stuff because I am just focusing on my business, and the things I'm buying is good for my health or good for my thinking, good for my, you know, moving towards my vision. And I am not here to buy more stuff or that kind of. I'm here to live life, experience life to the fullest, have a lot of nice moments, experience with different cultures, and yeah, because I made it a priority in the past to attune myself to a reality of freedom. Attuning myself to a reality of freedom, because if I am not attuned to a reality of freedom, life is not worth living for me. And that sounds really, maybe harsh for a lot of people. But truly, life is not interesting for me if I cannot move from place to place, if I cannot see this world. I truly perceive this world as my world. Okay. Even though we've created borders, even though we've created papers that says, okay, you own this land and you own that land, I don't, I am not influenced by these human creations. I believe the whole world is mine. I don't believe in countries. I don't believe in borders. I don't believe in all that stuff. I think it's good that, some things are in place to protect certain cultures, to protect certain energies and vibrations. Like what's happening in Europe right now, we are just bombarded with negative energy that comes into our country, and this is being done on a massive scale, and it's actually hurting our country real bad. And I believe we will not survive this if things keep on going how they are going right now, with mass immigration. But I believe we should not be bound by borders. And when I'm saying that this not be bound by borders, I'm saying this in a way where you go to a different country, but also the ability to adapt to the culture. Okay, bring value to the culture, bring value to the people around you. But the moment you start to just extract value from a place or thing, um, that place does not get any better. You yourself also will not get any better. You're then you're just a leech. Okay, you're just a parasite. And there are a lot of these people, and they are breaking certain countries. Okay, but when we go back to you yourself, you should reach a high level of freedom by being valuable for society. Okay, when you are capable of providing value to this world, which allows you to generate income online, and be free, be free, be free, and create win-win situations for everyone. That's that's the most important thing. Okay, um, if you're free, you can follow your intuition. That's also one of the things that's really makes life interesting to me. If I have so many times my unconscious mind, my body is saying, go there, or do this, or do that. And then I don't know it even consciously why I am doing that. But afterwards, when, some time goes by, I start to understand all of a sudden why I did those things. And it's just my soul is controlling this human vessel because it is seeing the bigger picture of my timelines. And that's because I've broken myself out of the matrix, and therefore my soul has been capable of taking back control over this human vessel. I am in control of this human body is being controlled by its soul again, okay? Because I'm making it a priority to attune myself to these higher frequencies, protecting myself from these lower energies, and therefore I'm capable of following my heart, which is being controlled by my soul, my higher self, this universe. I'm capable of operating from, I feel this is like one of the things religions talk about, like Christ consciousness, like a higher level of consciousness. And I believe it's just you attuning yourself to a higher perspective, and a higher perspective that's connected to something that has way more wisdom, something that has the wisdom of your past lives. Okay, I believe this human vessel is just, is just being used for a short period, but we are disconnected from our past life wisdom, and therefore we are easily controlled by this matrix. Okay, and only when you start to take back control over your vibration, over your perspective, disconnect yourself from society, from this matrix, then you start to realize that you have been blinded all the time in this society. Okay, you have been uh, influenced and been controlled, been brainwashed all the time since you've been alive. You just consider it normal because you have been in it your whole life. And only when you start breaking free from this, you're capable of reaching freedom. Your soul is capable of seeing a way bigger part of your reality than your mind is. So you should listen to your heart. Let your heart guide your mind. Let your intuition guide your body. And I'm not saying let your trauma, let your emotions guide your body. No, let your soul, your intuition guide your body. These things are very different. These things are very different. You have to really understand the difference between those two, because you know, if you're just following your emotions, your trauma, you're making life better, worse for everyone. The moment you start to follow your intuition, your connection to your soul, that's the moment you start to take action from your higher self, from the bigger picture of reality, and that's how you create true freedom. Okay, so yeah, I really hope this video helped you out. If you need any help, click on the link below, and click like, subscribe, and make sure to click the bell button. It's very important to be notified, to get a notification when I'm bringing out an extra video. And yeah, see you in the next one. Have a great day.